Imagine this. You're earning money while you sleep. And I'm not talking about some get-rich-quick scheme. I'm talking about your work literally running on autopilot, doing your job for you. So let's break down how this is not just possible, but actually really profitable.
No, really, think about it for a second. What if your work just ran itself? Imagine all those boring, repetitive tasks, sending out the same WhatsApp messages, replying to basic emails, updating spreadsheets, just happening on their own, all without you lifting a finger.
And look, this isn't some sci-fi fantasy about the future. It is happening right now, and it's powered by a tool called n8n. We're about to dive into exactly what it is and, way more importantly, how you can turn this skill into a serious income stream.
Okay, so what in the world is this tool that promises to put your work and maybe even your income on autopilot? Let's get into it.
So in the simplest terms, n8n is a workflow automation tool. It's like the glue that connects all the different apps and services you use every single day. The name n8n, it actually stands for nodeamation. That's because you visually connect these little things called nodes, which are just your apps, to build out a powerful automated workflow. Honestly, just think of it as your own personal digital assistant, always ready to handle the busy work.
Now, what makes n8n a total game changer is just how accessible it is. First off, it connects with over 1,000 apps you're probably already using. We're talking Gmail, Notion, even OpenAI. Second, it's open source, which gives it this incredible flexibility. And third, and this is the real kicker, it's built for everybody. You do not need to be a coder. And, maybe best of all, you can get started for free.
All right, theory is great and all, but let's see what this stuff actually looks like in the real world. This is where it gets really exciting.
Okay, so let's take a super common business task. Managing invoices. Ugh. Instead of manually downloading every single attachment and updating some spreadsheet, you can build a simple workflow. An invoice lands in your Gmail. Bam. n8n grabs it, saves it to your Google Drive, and logs all the details in a Google Sheet for you. And the result of that one little workflow, perfect, flawless, error-free records every single time without you ever even thinking about it. All that saved time can now be spent on what actually matters. Growing your business. It's all about getting your time back. But it gets even crazier when you bring AI into the mix. So imagine a customer emails your support line. n8n can instantly take that message, send it over to an AI like ChatGPT for a smart, personalized reply, and then shoot it right back to the customer automatically. All of a sudden, your customer support is running 24/7 with you doing nothing. And hey, this isn't just for business. You can use these exact same principles to automate your personal life. You could automatically track your expenses, save articles from social media to read later, or even send automated reminders to your family's group chat. You literally stop working harder and start working smarter in every part of your life.
All right, now for the part I'm guessing you've been waiting for. How does knowing all this stuff translate into actual money? Well, in today's digital world, automation isn't some luxury, it's a flat-out necessity, and people will pay good money for it.
Take a good look at this number, $1,000. Plus, what do you think that represents?
That is the kind of fee that automation experts are charging clients right now for setting up a single complex workflow. See, businesses know that automating tasks saves them a ton of time and cuts down on errors, which directly boosts their profits. They are actively hunting for people with these skills.
So where is this demand? It is everywhere. You could become the go-to freelancer on platforms like Upwork and Fiverr, helping businesses automate their sales pipelines. You could build those awesome AI email responders we just talked about for clients. You could even become the absolute hero, the indispensable automation expert inside a company. The opportunities here are just massive.
Okay, this all sounds fantastic, but where do you actually start, right? Let's map out a super clear path from learning this skill to actually earning from it.
Getting started is surprisingly simple. First, just head over to n8n.io and grab a free account to play around with. Second, just dive into the huge amount of free learning material out there. I'm talking YouTube tutorials, community forums, you name it. And third, just start small. Your first project could be as simple as connecting your Gmail to a Google Sheet. Once you master that, you're ready to build bigger and better things.
So once you're feeling confident, it's time to find those clients. Build a little portfolio, even if it's just with personal projects. Record short video demos of your automations in action and share them online. Businesses love to see real examples.
Here's a pro tip. You could even offer a small, free mini automation to a business to show them the value you provide. From there, you just scale your rates as the demand for your skills inevitably grows.
I want you to let this sink in for a second. This isn't just about learning another piece of software. It's about putting yourself at the very front end of a massive shift in how work gets done. Learning a tool like n8n is your direct gateway into that future.
So really, the only question left is, what are you going to automate first? Just think about that one repetitive, annoying task you do every single day. That's your starting point. The world is shifting to smart automation, and you can absolutely be a part of it starting today.